Imagine a young prince who grows up never knowing the truth about his mother. And when he finally discovers the secret, it breaks him. That boy would become Yeonsangun, the most infamous tyrant in Korean history. Act 1. The Innocent Beginning. In 1476, a boy named Yi Young was born to King Seongjong and Queen Yun, but his mother's life ended in tragedy. Court politics branded her dangerous, and she was forced to drink poison. The young prince was told little of this. He grew up in the royal palace, becoming crown prince, and later ascended the throne in 1494. At first, Yeonsangun didn't look like a monster. He studied, he ruled, he tried to be a capable king. But a wound was festering inside him, a wound carved by secrets and lies. Act 2. The Discovery. One day, he stumbled upon records that revealed the truth. His beloved mother had been executed by palace officials. The betrayal consumed him, and in that moment, a ruler became a tyrant. Act 3. The Tyrant Emerges. In 1498, he unleashed the first literati purge. Confucian scholars who dared question him, or had ties to those who condemned his mother, were exiled or killed. But it didn't stop there. In 1504, after reading detailed accounts of his mother's death, Yeonsangun's rage exploded. He began the second literati purge, executing hundreds more. Blood stained the court. Families were destroyed. Scholars trembled in silence. Act 4. Indulgence and Cruelty. He shut down Confucian schools, declaring he no longer needed the advice of scholars. He banned remonstrations, the traditional right of officials to criticize the king. He turned the palace into a playground, seizing wealth from nobles and commoners to fund endless feasts, music, and pleasure. Thousands of women were forced into the palace as entertainers. Anyone who resisted his will was tortured or executed. The King of Joseon had become its greatest nightmare. Act 5. The Fall. By 1506, even his own officials and military had enough. They staged a coup, storming the palace and dethroning him. Yeonsangun was exiled, stripped of his royal title, and died shortly after, broken, despised, and only 30 years old. Unlike other kings, he was denied the honor of being remembered as king. Instead, history left him only with the name Yeonsangun, the Prince of Yeonsan. Closing. Reflection. In Korean history, he remains the symbol of unchecked power, cruelty, and rage. Some call him the Korean Nero. Others see him as a tragic soul, scarred by the truth of his mother's death. But one thing is certain. Yeonsangun is remembered as the worst tyrant of the Joseon Dynasty. A reminder that even kings, when consumed by vengeance and indulgence, can destroy not just themselves, but an entire nation.